Hello and welcome to an analysis and marketing strategy presentation on JC's New York Pizza Department. JC's is a pizza restaurant in Las Vegas, New Mexico and Albuquerque, New Mexico. This presentation is by Gene Salazar, Kellen, Pelzel, and Jake Trujillo. In our presentation, we're going to be going over a situation analysis, a SWOT analysis, a marketing strategy, and then a conclusion. And we're mainly going to be talking about the Las Vegas branch of JC's, not the Albuquerque branch. For our situation analysis, we're going to look at the size and share of the market, the sales history, the costs and profits, the distribution practices, the methods of selling, the use of advertising, the identification of prospects, and the nature of the product. The size and share of the total market. The city of Las Vegas has a total population of about 13,500 locals. With such a low population, business can be complicated with so much competition. JC's has direct competitors and indirect competitors. The direct competitors refer to businesses who specialize in the same type of products and services, and the indirect competitors refer to all other businesses whose product is also food. So for direct competition, you have Pizza Hut, Domino's, Little Caesars, and Bubba's for a ratio of 20%. And for indirect competitors, you have The Skillet, Charlie's Spick and Span, you got K-Bob's, Cocina de Rafael, La Fiesta Restaurant, the Plaza Hotel, and then 10 fast food restaurants for a total of 16 and a ratio of 5.88%. The combined ratio is 4.76%. According to the owner of JC's, the business itself sells about $1 million worth of product annually. The industry standard is a profit of 10 to 20%. For distribution practices, 90% of the income is made through in-house sales, and the remaining 10% is through out-of-house sales, which is catering and delivering. JC's main method of selling is through promotion of their daily specials. Their daily specials encourage customers to return the next week on the same day, creating loyal customers. By creating these specials, the customers begin to make a connection with their favorite special or day and remember to return the next week on the same day for the same deal. The daily specials are as follows: half-price wings on Monday, first responders get 20% off on Tuesday, teachers and professors get 20% off on Wednesday, students with ID get specials on Thursday, happy hour on Friday, late night happy hour on Saturday, and a family special on Sunday. JC's advertise mainly through sponsorships to local teams or clubs. By advertising through sponsoring local teams rather than just newspaper ads, you focus on a child, and then not only will the child eat at JC's, but so will their entire family. So a target of one has expanded and branched off into more people, which brings in more business. It also allows the opportunity for the child's family to make reservations at JC's for sporting banquets or birthday parties. JC's prospects are generally anybody who's willing to spend money, so that includes students, tourists, locals, and traveling teams. JC's tends to keep an eye on the sporting schedules of all the Las Vegas schools. They're aware that teams will be entering Las Vegas, so they reach out to them in advance in the hope that they'll eat at their business during their stay. JC's product isn't just the food they're selling to their customers. Since moving to their new building, the product they offer is an experience. It's a place to spend time with friends and family. Bowling and pool are two things that can be done, and with multiple flat-screen TVs and a bar, it's also a hangout for people who watch sports. JC's purchases UFC fights for their customers as a way to bring in business on those events. Now we'll move on to our SWOT analysis, beginning with the strengths, which are their in-house sales, their loyal customer base, their efficient advertising, their services located on Grubhub, the active relationship with NMHU, and a 100% return on sponsorship investments. Their weaknesses include minimal advertising and promotional mix channels, a small population to work with, and minimal room for growth. Their opportunities include the prospect of increasing revenue from NMHU, increasing their brand recognition, and increasing their popularity with college students. Their threats are their direct competitors, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars. Their indirect competitors, local family restaurants, fast food chains and supermarkets, and food and alcohol regulations. Moving on to our marketing strategy, we'll be looking at our marketing objectives, our product and spending strategy, a distribution strategy, and which elements of the marketing mix are to be used. And then we'll look to identify our best market segments. Our marketing objective is going to be to emphasize and expand upon the already identified strengths of JC's customer base. We'll aim to market towards families, especially families with young children, students and young adults, and towards potential sponsorship opportunities. The product and the spending strategy, well, they provide New York-style pizza as well as bowling and pool. While JC's currently employs a low investment advertising strategy based on sponsorship, local traffic, and word of mouth, we feel that a small additional investment in advertising could help to promote the brand beyond the already existing customer base. For their distribution strategy, JC's does the bulk of their business in-store with an additional emphasis on catering and delivery, as well as some specific wholesale contracts to local schools. They're a purely local business with some regional influence. One simple way in which JC's can improve distribution is through the use of a website or a phone application. They may also consider emphasis on their bowling facilities. For their marketing mix, price needs to remain in an affordable bracket. Since a great deal of JC's clientele are college students with a limited budget, it's paramount that JC's keep prices low and within the bounds of those students' ability to afford. Any increase in price may cause disproportionate critique of the food or the experience, and any decrease will likely cut into profits more than would drive in any new customers. Some of the best marketing segments that can be targeted through advertising are local and regional schools as well as university rival teams, who present a unique, sustainable flow of new customers as they visit Las Vegas. In conclusion, we feel that JC's has done an excellent job with the placement, concept, and execution of their businesses in Albuquerque and Las Vegas, and has successfully created a business which sustains itself through a renewable source of existing and recurring clientele, both from local and visiting college students and local families. We feel that it will be important to market JC's not only on the virtue of their dining and catering options, but on the JC's experience as a whole. JC's has the facilities and infrastructure already in place to compete not only with other local pizza places, but with sports bars, pool halls, and bowling alleys as well. Overall, JC's provides a fun, unique dining and sports experience that is friendly to both families and young adults, and we feel that they need only to expand upon their existing strengths to reach their full potential as a business. Here are some of the references that we looked at when creating this presentation, and thank you very much for watching.